Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here. Today doing part 2. It's just a 2-part video. This is a 52 card PSA TCG / non-sports submission. Been getting some really cool cards in this order. It's been good so far. We've gotten, these are the PSA 10s, 9s, and 8s, so quite a few 10s. Alright, now this card, it's thin on this side. Definitely thick on that side, and it has a skew, so this card does have some issues. The Mew V. This is an alternate art from Fusion Strike, and you can tell very thick over here, very thick on the bottom, and that's where it's thick. And yeah, so just terrible centering. This is like something that's been plaguing modern Pokemon cards, I think, is the centering on the ultra rare cards. I feel like that might get an 8. The centering is that far off. Well, got a 9. That definitely was not like PSA 10 level. But I feel like that's probably not even PSA 9 level. But it's probably the edges and stuff were perfect and the surface, so it definitely would have got dinged on the centering, but not overall. Alright. That one. I think it looks a little bit thick on that side. Metazoo card. Dingbell Ornament. I sent a bunch of these in just because I know they're going to be pretty low pop. This is like an exclusive little set. Yeah, I think it is thick. So I'm going to say this is probably a 9. Gem Mint 10. Just enough to get the 10. And Metazoo, really shockingly how the card quality of Metazoo is so good. You get a lot of 10s. Alright, this one thinner on these borders, thicker down there. The New Year New Metazoo. The back centering is not that great, but the front centering looks good. I think this could get a 10. A 6. Whoa. That means there's a crease or something in here. I think I see it like a little bit of an indentation down there. I never noticed that. You can kind of see it. Not sure how that happened. I just didn't look at it that close. Well, that's a shame. Alright, we have a 6. There had to be something major for it to drop all the way down to 6. Alright, this one. That one looks perfect on the back. Gardevoir and Sylveon GX. I love these Rainbow, Hyper, Secret Rare tag team cards. I've got a lot of them, but I did not have this one in a 10. I had never even sent it in before. So hopefully we get this in a 10 to add to the collection. I think it's a 10. There we go, PSA 10. Whew. That's a sweet one. Okay. Alright, this card looks perfect on the back. Santa Claus. This is from that same set. Like a holiday set. That looks like a 10. An 8. Man. I'm missing some things here. I have no idea how that got an 8. Well, it is. It looks kind of like an easy 10. Alright, another one that looks maybe ever so slightly thicker on that edge. The Winter Wonderland. Full hollow. Well, just hollow. That looks like a 10, but they've been giving me some weird grades. There we go. Gem Mint 10. Back on the 10 train. Alright. More Pokemon. The back looks like it's got a little bit of slight scuffs on it. But the edges look good. It is thick on top. Naganadel and Guzzlord. I'm worried about those scuffs on the back. So this might not be a 10. 9. Actually, that's not bad. If those are, I don't know if those scuffs are on my case or on the card, but they weren't deep enough to make whitening, but I can live with that one. That one was from Cosmic Eclipse, by the way. Okay, this one looks perfect. The Metazu Hanukkah ornament, the Mothman of this set. That looks like a 10. Yep, Gem Mint 10. I saw that 8 for a second. I was like, oh no, but it was a Gem Mint 10. Boom. Alright, this one, it is thicker on that side. Clash in the Cosmos. This is from the eBay lunchbox for UFO. So it's got the eBay symbol there. It seems a little bit thick on top. I'm going to guess a 9. Gem Mint 10. Alright, I'm glad I was wrong. That's a pretty cool card. They didn't make a ton of those lunchboxes. That one looks perfect on the back. From first edition UFO Supernatural Black Hole. This one was a really tough one to pull. Look at all that hollow. Very shiny. First edition. I really want this in a 10. There we go. Gem Mint 10. Yeah, you really need to get a 10 on that type of card. This one looks perfect on the back. The Loveland Frogman. Christmas Frogman ornament. That's on the card, on the case. I mean, it looks like a 10. Come on. Yep, Gem Mint 10. Got the Frogman. Alright. This one looks perfect on the back. Santa Sleighs. Looks good. I think this could get a 10. Might be ever so slightly thicker on that side though. Gem Mint 10. Boom. Okay. Do have quite a few Metazu in this order. Looks a little bit thicker on this side. On the first day of Metamus. That looks like a 10. Gem Mint 10. Yeah, Metazu cards are not that tough to grade. Especially with this red border. Although, if you had a lesser quality card, you would see more whitening, but they're usually really clean. And you just look at the hollow, make sure you don't have any printing lines, and if your centering's okay, you got a really good shot at 10 on those. See that one? The back looks good. No whitening anywhere. The Wakinian. See, now this is a Wakinian that does not have the red ink error. Like I had another one that had this red ink going across here. So this is the non-printing error version. Now the other one got a 10. Can we get a matching 10 to go with the printing error one? This is from UFO First Edition. Yep, Gem Mint 10. Nice. I wish I had the other one right here so I could show you them side by side. Alright, so we got Pokemon. I see a little white tip down there. But besides that, very nice on the back. Shining Magikarp. Love the Shining Magikarp. This is from the Celebrations Classic Collection. That looks like an easy 10. An 8. Whoa. That corner has a problem. I just saw that just now. And I was like, what made it get an 8? I think it was that corner. Darn it. I don't know how that, it got dinged a little bit. Didn't look at it close enough. Okay, on this one, definitely pretty big white dots in those two corners. It looks like it's been worn a little bit, although it does not look like it's been played. It does have a couple of white dots on the edges. Ah, Lugia from Neo Genesis. Does have some scratches, some pretty heavy scratches. So I would say this is a 6. It's got too many scratches to hold on to a 7. 5. I've been noticing this. Have you guys? It's got a nice swirl there too. They have been giving Pokemon cards, vintage Pokemon cards, lower grades lately. Like a 5 should be like a crease somewhere. And there is no crease on that card at all. And honestly, there's not much whitening. It just has a lot of scratches. And that used to cause you to get like a 7. And like binder dents would give you like a 6. And then a crease or something, like a small crease, would give you a 5. That's crazy that I got a 5. Okay. 2 white dots in those corners. Pikachu. This is a Black Star promo from the EX era, the e-reader era. I can't see scratches. Can we get an 8 on this? Ah, 7. That was very close to being an 8, I think. Alright. This one, 2 big white spots on these bottom corners. A big one there. Skarmory EX from Power Keepers. Let's see if I can... Yeah, there are scratches on the hollow. So the very best grade this could get is a 7. It did get a 7. Alright. So that one survives as a 7 from Power Keepers. Alright, we have a Japanese card here. Vintage Japanese. The back of that looks pretty good. Ah, the Scyther from the vending series. I picked this up at the local gaming store. I was like, whoa, vending series, I need that card. And it looked good. The centering looks good. Can it get a 10? Gem Mint 10, nice. From 1998. Ah, that's awesome. Okay. I have another one here. There is some whitening on that edge right there and down to the corner. A little bit up here. The Poliwrath. I love this one. It's like a kid drawing here of the Poliwrath from the vending series. Just cool art. Centering looks really good. I don't think it can get a 9. If we can get 8, that'd be really good. Yes, 8. Alright, very happy with that grade. This is the Series 1. Okay, this one. That one looks... I don't see any whitening on the back. Ah, Raichu. I picked this up off of eBay. And it looks nicely centered. And it is nicely centered. Hollow looks really clean. Can we get a 10 on an eBay purchase? Raichu from Japanese Fossil. Ah, 9. Whew, that was close to being a 10, I think. Alright. I'm very happy with 9s from Japanese vintage cards. All right, here is a Game of Thrones card. I very rarely grade any Game of Thrones, but I got a hit draft, and I had the #1 pick, and unfortunately the case did not have a really big hit, but this was the I felt like was the neatest card, so I took it with the #1 pick. Sent it in for grading. Sophie Turner as Sansa Stark. Red sigil. Really cool. It is a little bit smeared on the auto, but I don't know if PSA looks at that or not, so I'm guessing this is a 9 because of that smear. Gem Mint 10. Wow. Man, they must have not looked at that. They must be just grading the card part. You can do dual grades, like an auto grade and the card grade. So I bet you if I would have done that, I wouldn't have gotten 2 10s. I don't know. Do you guys do dual grades? It's a lot more expensive, so I never do it. But I do see some people that have cards that have the card grade and auto grade. All right. So nice Gem Mint 10 there. Okay, this one, that's perfect on the back. Alright, this is a Black Star promo. I just thought it looked really good. Probably not worth getting graded, but looks good slabbed. The original form, Dialga V, origin form. This is from one of those collection boxes. It looked like a 10. Yep, PSA 10. Nice. I love getting promos graded because they're so tough to grade. So if I find one that looks really nice, I usually buy it and want to try to grade it. And I'm glad I did. Nick Lodolo coming over here to see the grades. Okay, this one. That one looks perfect on the back. Deoxys VMAX, another one from one of those collection boxes, and I picked out one that looked really nice. That looks like an easy 10. Yep, Gem Mint 10, really cool card, the Deoxys VMAX. Got 2 cards left. That one looks perfect on the back. This is also a Black Star promo from one of those boxes. The Origin Form Dialga V-Star. I think it's from the same box that one came from. But it looks good. Looks like an easy 10 to me. Centering looks good. Gem Mint 10. Awesome. And one last card. Can we end it with another 10? The back looks really good. Zero Aura V-Star, another Black Star promo from one of those collection boxes. This one looked like a 10. Can we squeeze out one last 10? Yes, Gem Mint 10. All right, this was a great order. Big old stack of 10s over here. As you can see, it goes all the way up there. A few 9s, 8s, and then a couple bad grades there. So here's the part of the video where I'll take a look and see what my favorite cards were from the order. Okay, this does not mean like my most valuable cards from the order. This just is my favorite cards from the order. I usually pick out 3. These cards keep sliding over here. I think these are from a Sandy Frank baller box that didn't get put up. Alright. Alright, that's going to be one of them. That's going to be one of them. I'll put that in there. Oh, I forgot about these. Okay. Okay. it's going to be my favorite 4 cards from this order. Okay, we'll do it like this. Alright. And 2, 3, and 4 are very close. Number 1 was pretty solidly number 1. Alright, here's number 4. The Gardevoir Sylveon GX Hyper Rare PSA 10 from Unbroken Bonds. Number 3, the Charizard VMAX from the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. Love that art. Shout out to Shabino Guru, did that art. Number 2, the Pikachu Trainer Gallery from Lost Origin. Just a beautiful card. Need it for the Pikachu collection. And number 1 favorite card from this order was my Menace named Maul Prism Refractor. Got the PSA 10. Beautiful card. Looks great as a prismatic. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos later.